Aha! I know a cat's footfall when I hear one. Bring it here.
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you finish this unbreakable cord?
As soon as it wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
Find me as soon as it's ready.
By the way, after we spoke of the Hugr, a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his Hugr into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
프레이야 또 왔어.
Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished.
Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Knowing you are in a trap is the first step to avoiding it.
You don't care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
It does not worry me. He would not live beyond his wedding night. You would see to that.
Mad deceiver. I should neuter you and make you his bride.
I was wrong to use you like that. I will confront the builder and pry the truth out of him.
A limp apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the builder is dealt with, turn your spear on Loki. Every chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something, I will see to it that he is punished. Blood Oath be damned.
Like what you see? Quite the tower, hmm?
뭔가 이거 느낌이 쎄하다 이거. 뭔가 또 전투가 일어날 것 같은 기분이야.
Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished. The tower is functional.
말 개무시하고 있어.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wed.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder! We bring you your bride!
Freya, my beloved. Why does she leer so wickedly?
She agreed to marry you for the sake of Asgard, but she is not warmed by the idea. In fact, you revolt her utterly.
If she hopes to dissuade me from this union, she'll be quite disappointed. I am committed to seeing this through.
Enough chatter. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
네 꿈을 꾸었다고는 이게 약간 좀 그 낚이게 해줘야 되나?
Asleep or awake, her eyes swim with naught but the image of you. She is blind to all else.
Blinded by love or disgust? I do not grasp your meaning.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmead! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite. Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
뭐야?
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn!
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
진짜 프레이하고 왔어.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to...
next to nothing, Aesir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, Havi. You tried to avoid responsibility by not making a choice, but that was a choice in itself, and look where it has brought us.
You are no one's prize just yet. If this scheme turns sour, I will fight for you, till my sinews snap and my bones break.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig.
Finish your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
죽여. 필요 없어. 죽여 그냥.
To Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me. Thor, Tyr, watch our guest closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
남쪽에? 야 물감 찾으라는데 못 찾는겨? 응? 뭐야?
Footprints.
Large footprints.
일로 내려간 거야? 올라간 거 아니야? 내려간 건가?
We have found the worm's lair. Ignore them. Find the paint. More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
뭐야 이거?
Die! Got your
Where there are guards, there are goods. There's a door further in. Help me smash it.
Hold, Loki. We need to talk. I should not be seen in this area. Useless.
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you invite him here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit. For you and your son, is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
문 열어.
More deer.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best. Emir's blood.
There's the target! Nail it!
Loki, slay these shapeshifters.
We'll get you. Give up, you shit.
이거네.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
가자. 도망. 빨리 와. 이거 존나 무겁네. 싸워야 되는 거야? 싸우고 가야 돼? 빨리 와.
We've underestimated him.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his prize.
I live to serve, Raven.
빨리 와. 가자. 야, 이거 네가 들어야 되는 거 아니야? 아,
Our Javi returns.
Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
죽여, 토르.
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Buri's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others go.
Elhas, for protection.
뭐야?
You gutless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out.
아, 스카이 가느님
I
안녕하세요.
built it to keep you in. You thought you could slay my people without punishment or prize? You and your slab-headed son?
Lives were the price of their arrogance. His head is exposed. Reach it.
이랬을 때 기절 공격이 딱 떠야 되는데. 그러면 진짜 금방 잡을 것 같은데. 맞을 뻔했다.
I could get a better shot at his head from above.
이랬을 때는 그게 안 떠. 아, 저러고 기절해 있을 때 활로 머리를 때려야 되나?
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them.
씨, 갇혔다. 좋됐다.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Yodnan.
Your time has passed. There's no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Damn it. Missed.
거의 다 깼다. 오! 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 진짜 이거 한 시간 깬 것 같아. 씨.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? you dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll.
아 이거 존나
Only
짤짤이로
twice
때렸어야
as
되네.
stupid.
You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
아 토르 망치 나 주면 안 되나?
Leave him. He will do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugger magic, they call it. I will travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
진짜요? 방송 딜레이 있어요? 트위치? 야야야야야. 오. 아스가르 아 떠나면 안 되는데 여기 황금 졸라 많은데 아직 안 떠나면 안 되나? 아 황금이라도 다 털고 갈 걸 여기. 이게 그러면 공식 아닌데 공식 챕터 거기는 딱 신 개척지 찾았을 때가 딱 이제 막 시작이었는데. 다시 돌아왔어. 레이븐 소프로.
Welcome back. Your face is bright and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
아, 미친 존나 빡셌다.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived. In his body, I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
More than learned. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions.
Incredible. What else?
로키 그거잖아.
I consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings.
더 이야기하지
But
마.
soon our fights grew dark. When he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
안 돼. 내가 여기
Maybe.
레이븐 소프
But before my
왕이라고.
vision ended, I was seized by
내가
great
왕이기 때문에
purpose. I devised a plan, a
얘기를
voyage
해줘야 돼.
to Jotunheim. And then
시아님
woke.
안녕하세요. 오,
Interesting.
너무 오랜만에요,
Was
시아님.
there anything else?
I heard a prophecy, warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time. And the Nornir, they warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else. Hope. I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
아 그냥 숨 쉬고 있어요? 아 근데 왜 방송도 안 보고 일하느라 바쁘시나? 여기군.
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarsons.
Pull up here.
빨리
Hold
주차해라.
on, good.
가자. 뭐야?
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, I'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
난 시구르도 만나러 왔는데 이 새끼는 뭐야?
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrith. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
달리기 개빠른데?
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only. A puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
왕은 우리 차지다. 킹메이커의 전설.
A lively town. Quite a lot to see here.
야, 너네 말
Sail
좋다.
southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One
war.
does not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Ha ha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father too.
아, 저 꼬맹이 괜히 데리고 가는 것 같은데.
Mount up, Eivor. It's a long ride to Tamworth.
가자.
You'll have to endure, my brother.
What?
He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Ceolbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, the common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands, a place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Hey! Troll driver!
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons, both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Ceolbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
야, 이렇게 가서 언제 도착해?
In truth, Ceolbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge, as easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust, the prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
아 주용띠 안녕하세요. 아 포레스트 안 접었어요. 주용띠 포레스트 샀나?
I should not be.
안 샀어요.
Look at these pagan
포레스트
rats.
주말에 할 거예요. 주말에.
Unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute. That's Burgred's Warthane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece!
We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
The Ragnarsons are the least of your worries, Burgred. The Raven clan now sits upon your southern border.
Oh, I've heard tales of the Raven clan. I see their leader Sigurd among you.
Hey!
And you are Eivor, the one who helped the Danes in Grantabridgeshire. Destroyed poor Wigmund.
Then you see why you should choose your next words very carefully. For here stand 4 of us who wield such power.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls!
Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. Do you know your way around a bastion?
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. You're strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
어디 갔어?
Don't wander too far.
여기가 막사야?
Care to test your skill at Orlog?
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Burgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbert. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendship's end.
often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward.
겁쟁이
I
맞잖아.
am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
Up to you. 출격 전이구만. 가자. 와, 이거 성이 꽤 큰데? 와, 화살 겁나 날라오고 있어.
Destroy the gate! Let's go! Fall before me!
밀어! 밀어, 밀어! 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 야, 한 번만 더 치면 돼. 이빨이 땡겨서 가자.
Yes! Incoming!
아, 두 번. 두 번만. 그렇지. 마지막, 마지막.
Arrow fire!
오, 야, 피해, 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 피해. 화살, 화살. 가자. 야, 이제 마지막 한 번. 오, 야, 야. 아, 너네 똑바로 안 맞춰. 돌격 왜 이렇게 못해? 야, 씨. 두 번 남았다. 진짜 두 번.
That's it! Gates
Okay.
down! Push through! Push through!
밀어.
Let's strip the dog off!
계속 밀어.
The path is blocked! We must destroy that barricade!
Weave into our saga. Look at us, side by side.
Damn this sinner! Weakling!
We're a long way from Fornberg, Eivor. This is our destiny.
Going to split God damn you!
형이 도와줄게. 뭐라?
That's enough! Weakling!
Get round the side.
Got your corpse! So easy!
Holy shit.
You dumb.
Try to break the bone.
야, 뭔데 여기 안에서 계속.
My turn! Wear you out, neatly.
아, 여기를 밀어야 되구나. 기다려봐, 형. 이거 체력 좀 가져갈게. 들어가자.
Protect the ram! Spill your
와봐.
brains! Look out! Come!
밀어.
We'll feed the raven!
얘들아, 얼마 안 남았다. 다섯 번 밀어야 된다, 이거.
Before me! No!
세 번 남았다. 오케이, 두 번 남았어, 두 번.
You suffer for that!
야.
marksmen and elites, or they'll thin us out one by one!
Who march all over it! Morgred! I'll find you, you little rat! Do you hear me?
습격 완료.
It's over, Burgred! Lay down your weapons and surrender!
나와라.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find.
아, 이거 또 찾아야 돼.
I'll send for Chaelwolf. Tell him we found a throne.
아, 이 새끼 수상해.
That was a good scuffle, But I did notice we were short one Atling. Where was the son of our king?
Jailbird was around. Maybe you missed him.
Your lies are just like you,
아, 이 새끼 왕이 되고 싶어 하는 것 같은데.
Seems Leofrith is at odds with his king, but bound to duty. A loyal man.
비밀 은시처는 지금은 안전하다. 하지만 비밀을 유지하기 위해선 대가가 따를 것이다. 라그나르손 형제가 당신들 중 한 명과 내통을 하고 있었다. 저 뱀 표시 문양이 뭔가 있는데. 체올 울브. 체올 울브.
A chronicle of payments made, like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this.
아, 뻘짓거리 졸라 했네. 여기 안에서 다 찾으면 되는 거였는데.
Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here.
왠지 이 새끼 범인이야. 안 봐도.
Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it. You're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
You were one of Burgred's thanes. He must have some sense of where he'd be.
Burgred had his secret haunts, but he never told me of them. Kept me quite in the dark. For good reason, I suppose.
Tana is our only lead. We talk to her. Find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tana's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tonas.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time. But keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
잠깐만요.
This is not going to end well.
Just keep your wits about you.
Calm, Ivar. Me and Eivor will take care of this.
I know.